Okay, hi everyone. I'm back. So today the weather is much better here. It's not raining. It's going to be clear weather all along the Pacific coast. So this is Suruchi's house. And as I told you yesterday, it's right by Lake Sammamish. The car has been loaded and I'm back on the road. So the idea today is go all the way up to Leyland Lake or Kingston, because that's where Route 101 that runs along the Pacific coast starts. So we'll start at Leyland Lake on Route 101 and try to keep on Route 101 rather than going on any major highway, and go all the way up to Tillamook in Oregon. That should be a good stop before the next leg of the journey. So we will try to stay on Route 101 all along the Pacific coast. I've heard it is one of the most scenic routes, all the way from Oregon all the way up to San Diego. So we'll see how much we can stay on that. If it becomes too difficult to travel on 101, then I might come back to one of the major highways. But I'll keep you posted. So we are just starting from here, and from Sammamish I'll go to Leyland Lake where 101 starts, and then all the way up to Tillamook in Oregon. I'll keep you posted if things change. Take care. Bye. Hi everyone. So we started from Sammamish, Seattle, and came through Seattle, and now we are heading towards Oregon, Tillamook if I can. On the way we have to cross the ocean, so we need to get onto the ferry towards our way to Kingston. So this is the ferry that we are getting onto. Just got the ticket and we are going to drive into the ferry, and then the ferry takes us to the other side. So that's where we are, and you can see the ocean all along, and that's the ferry that we are trying to get onto. Okay, stay tuned with me. I'll tell you more. We are now in the ferry. As you can see, the whole cars are inside the ferry, and we are right here besides other cars in very neatly packed lanes. So now we are going to go towards Kingston. Hi everyone, I'm in the passenger area in the ferry. As you saw here, I parked the car in the lower levels, and now I'm in the top levels. So we are actually moving, if you can see, and we are going towards Kingston. Now I'm on the sun deck of the ferry, which is, you can see in the background, Seattle, which we just left, and now we are moving towards Kingston on the other side, about 5.5 miles. We are ferry. The car has been parked in the lower levels of the ferry, and I just decided I'd take some fresh air before going back to the car and then driving the long distance. So you can see that this is a pretty huge ferry. If you can see the back, and all the way on the other side, all the way down there. Hi everyone, I'm in the passenger area in the ferry. As you saw here, I parked the car in the lower levels, and now I'm in the top levels. So we are actually moving, if you can see, and we are going towards Kingston. And guys, this is how it looks like from the carport on the ferry. You can see it is very, very loud. People do tend to sit in their cars. They don't want to get out and go to the middle or the top levels, but not everyone. So some people take a break, go to the bathroom, go upstairs to eat something. But you can see that we are progressing at a pretty good speed, and you can see like a line of cars right behind me. One of them is my car. So it's a pretty sight. I'm now sitting comfortably in the passenger deck area. The sun deck area was very windy and pretty cold, so I decided to come inside. This is the middle floor, and you can see that it is all covered on all sides. So it's a very cozy area to sit here and just enjoy the ride towards the next island. So that's what I'm going to do for a few minutes before I head downstairs again back to my car and be ready to drive off. Take care, bye. Okay, we are crossing this bridge on the Pacific. This is still Route 104 going from Port Gamble, a very quaint, very quiet and scenic town on the bay in Washington, and we are now proceeding to Lake Leyland, which is where Route 101, the route that runs along the Pacific starts. So that's the idea, but even this Route 104 seems very pretty to me. As you can see, we are at the point where 104 is now leading on to 101. So 101 is a big loop. It goes around the Olympic National Park. I'm not taking the big loop. I'm actually taking the smaller part of the loop, but this is where 101 and 104 meet. If you see in a distance, that is a sign for 101, and this is where we begin our journey along the Pacific coast. Keep up with me. Take care. We see Leyland Lake. That's very close to where 101 starts, or one of the starting points. As I said, on the top, it's 101 is a loop which goes around Olympic National Park, and you can either go around the longer side of the loop around the national park, which is going to be all wilderness right now and maybe even snow and a lot of slippery ropes, or you can take the shorter end of the loop on the other side where basically we started there, and on the way, just starting there is Leyland Lake, which is what you see here. So it was a short detour, but I took it, and we are going to get back on 101 and then continue our journey on 101 for most part. I would like to go on 101, or sometimes it becomes Route 1, all the way up to San Diego. Not today, though. It will be broken up. Obviously, I will stop over at many places, but that's the plan. Start from the starting point of 101, which is around Leyland Lake, just a couple of miles before Leyland Lake, and then go all the way up to the end point of 101, all along the Pacific Ocean. So it ends, I think, in San Diego somewhere. So that's the plan. We will stop over at many places, and I'll keep you updated. Take care. Bye. It's about 5 p.m. The sun is setting. I'm still between Aberdeen and Astoria on Route 101, and there was this scenic outlook which was just breathtaking. The sunset is just amazing here. You have to see it. Well, enjoy. Keep enjoying. Hi everyone. I am in Tillamook, Oregon, the famous place where this Tillamook Creamery or Tillamook Cheese Factory is there. So this is on the way to my journey to San Francisco, and I tried to find affordable hotels. There's nothing available here. Then I tried to see if the temperature is conducive. It's going to be 40 something, in early 40s tonight here. Then the next step was to find if there were any campgrounds or RV grounds available. So on Free Roam app, I found this place, which is called Blue Heron. Blue Heron French Cheese Company, if you can see that. And they claim that this area is a free camping ground or a free RV camping ground. So this is going to be where I boondock tonight. So as you remember, the car is already set up for sleeping. I have warm clothes on. I have my sleeping bag and I have my thick jackets. And what I'm going to do is put the screens all over so that no one can peep in. But apart from that, it's already set up mostly. So once I set up the screens, it should be pretty much ready to go. Okay, so the car is set up with the screens. I'll just quickly show it to you. The windshield umbrella that I had showed you, that is already in place. The window shields are also in place, if you can see this. Oops, maybe wrong way. We need to put the black one inside and the other side outside. But in any case, this one is reverse for some reason. So I'm gonna put it here. In any case, the other one that I got, it was supposed to go in the front, and all we have to do is, just tuck it in the window. On the side windows, I have that big one which was supposed to be for the windshield but was not holding up properly, so I tucked it in the windows and in the doors, and obviously I locked the doors. On the other side, similarly in the front, the window cover has been tucked inside the windows, and there are two covers. This needs to go the other way, like this, so that it can cover here all the way, and it can then be tucked here. So it's now tucked here on all sides, as you can see, and on the side here, it looks pretty dark inside. The only other window that I have open is this one which is right now on the top, but actually this is the back window, if you see, and I have a big cover for that one. So once I have that, I should be pretty much screened out, and this will become my bedroom. Take care, everyone. Bye. So I am cozy inside the car. The only thing that was not covered were these small triangular windows in the back. So I had a couple of those extra ones which were, I thought waste. And I fortunately had gotten some packing tape. So, it was easy for me to just tape up these two ends, these two pieces. The rest I already showed you. The back screen I already had, so that was covered. One side was covered by what was provided to me to cover the windshield, but it was not sticking up there. The windshield is being covered by the windshield umbrella, and then on the sides, on the other side, I have these the smaller pieces that were provided. So that was a 7-piece set, which came in very handy. Plus I had ordered another set of 2 pieces, which I thought was a waste, but I am actually making use of it with some packing tape. And my thick jacket is right here close to my feet, because my feet are always cold, so I've kept it here. My slippers are right here. The lantern is here. I will have my phone with me at all times, and I've already locked all the doors from inside. So all the doors are locked, and I am pretty much secure here, and it is very cozy, at least right now, because these window covers are all reflective, and all the while when I was driving, the car was heated, so it's not going to lose its warmth just yet. By the time the sun rises, I should be already out of this place. So Hopefully by that time it will retain its warmth. If not, I also have hand warmers that were provided to me by Sachin's wife Mansi. You all met her in the previous episodes in Detroit. So I'm going to use them to keep my not only hands warm, but I'll also slip a couple of those in my socks, because I'm sleeping with my socks on, just in case it gets very cold. I also have my thin jacket here, which can be used to cover my head if it starts getting cold. The thick jacket is already here, so it seems like I have everything covered. I have my this thing keeps falling off. That's the only stuff that I'm pissed about. But I have my woolen cap, so that's also readily available, and this should be enough for me to sleep here comfortable and cozy. Good night, take care, bye.